Hi there. Several months ago, I saw a video by Danielle Batog. She calls herself Danny B. I'll put a link to her channel and the video in the description box below. But she was altering her Delusions art journal. And at the time I watched it, I thought, wow, that's interesting that she took apart her entire Delusions art journal. I never really heard of anyone doing that. However, I have been working in my Crazy Island family art journal consistently. I do not have all the pages completed, but we're almost halfway through the year, and my book is, look at that. It's getting too fat, even for the elastic band certainly helps as a closure to keep it closed. But I don't like how the pages are beginning to expand outside of the margin of the book. So I'm going to take some inspiration from Danny B's video and deconstruct my Crazy Island family art journal and make them, I like the 2-page spreads, and I like working across 2 pages, and I don't know if I can continue that or not. But look, my pages are, it's just getting horrible the way that it's happening. Look at that. So you can see I've already removed 2 here. Look at this. This is just so disappointing, but I think that I can save it. I tried yesterday when I was working in it to use some athletic cloth tape, medical tape, and that certainly did save those, but it caused problems on this page. But I know that if I don't do it now, I'm going to run into problems in, well, certainly in July, August, September, October, and November. I'm just, it's getting beyond the point of workability. I love their art journals, but they're certainly not made for the type of art journaling that I do, where I do things like on this abstract flower page, where I expanded, I put in a tin can lid, and I've used very textured pages. A lot of these pages are pretty flat, though, but it just expands the art journal book, and I hope that they come up with a new concept on these. I could see doing sprays and sketches and that type of thing in there, but they're certainly not made for collaging and a lot of heavy artwork on your pages. So I'm going to do the brave thing here and deconstruct his art journal. Now, the introduction here I'm going to leave in real time, but since I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go into a fast-forward process, and you can watch. If I run into some place where I think needs a bit more explanation, I'll slow the video down and show you what I'm doing. Okay, you saw how I deconstructed this art journal. I know some of the pages are not going to be that great, but I think maybe I can salvage them and maybe rework them in the gutter. I'm much happier with it. I do not know how much this is going to grow, but it has expansion to grow. I'm not going to repair this side of the book and probably until the very last of the year, because in a half of a year it is expanded this much. And lucky for me, these pages are pretty much intact. Pretty happy with those. The rest of these signatures I think I salvaged, so I think I'm in good shape for these. Until I get to the very, very end. These are pretty rough in here. But you know what? I did not have 52 pages anyway. So now, I think I was lacking 5 pages. 4 or 5 pages of short of being 52 weeks. So now I can add my other pages with no problem. And I imagine that this book is going to double in size, so it may end up being this fat by the time I'm done. And that's why I broke the spine. I say I broke it, I cut it. Let's put this over this way so that it can expand through the rest of the year. And then when I get down to the last of the year, I will go ahead and bind the art journal. So I'm going to put a cover. These are 7 Gypsies book bands. I'm really happy I bought these. I think I got them at Tuesday morning on sale, and they sure are coming in handy. It'll keep it closed, and I'll be happy for the rest of the year because look how even my pages are now. So thank you for watching, and we'll see what shape this journal takes in the rest of the year.